Hello and welcome to my sermon. It is April 25th of 2021. Now, are you a resistor or are you a terrorist? You have to make that decision, and I hope you make it very quickly. Because of the Patriot Act stealing communications, putting brain implants into people against their will, trying to mind control them, breaking into people's homes like mine whenever they leave to rob, poison, and vandalize, and millions of government-paid terrorists lying even on the witness stand about what they do, those working for our government are terrorists under the law unless they can prove massive resistance. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will perish. While only a small percentage of people are actually good and headed for heaven in America, me leading the list, there's a huge amount of sadistic vermin, terrorists, paid with our taxpayer dollars to assault, batter, lock us up, rob us, steal of us, steal our homes and our liberties, and we have got to hold them accountable and stop their onslaught on the American people using our taxpayer dollars. So, are you a resistor of these treasons, these terrorist activities of our government? Or are you a resistor? Are you a terrorist like Timothy McVeigh in our own government? Or are you a resistor? The terrorists murdered by the millions in multiple ways. The Breonna Taylors that police murder during no-knock warrants are the tip of the iceberg of the murdering ways of our government in secret. The brain implants they put in cause brain cancer and torture and murder by enormous amounts. I don't know how many brain implants have the government put in. Is it hundreds of thousands? Is it millions? Is it tens of millions? It's got to stop. Psalm chapter 34, verse 14. Turn away from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. We have got to stop paying these terrorists with taxpayer dollars and instead lock them into revenue recovery and information centers. The problem is when police or federal agents cause terrorist acts, nobody arrests them because they will not arrest themselves. They are afraid of video surveillance and destroy it whenever they come to a house. This costs massive amounts of money. I have already had to replace countless video surveillance wires, taking countless hours of my time. And even when I know who cut them, the sheriffs do nothing. I have video of Brian Decker destroying lots of cables and cameras. Even though the sheriffs did arrest and convict him, they would not get me restitution for that. Psalm chapter 37, verses 27 to 29. Turn away from evil and do good. So shall you dwell forever. For the Lord loves justice. He will not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the children of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell upon it forever. The solution is to admit to the brain implants, repeal the Patriot Act, and completely ban no-knock warrants, delayed warrants, sneak and peeks, and everything similar to it. To top it all off, government criminals tamper with electronic devices so that they can hack and turn them off, erase hard drives, and destroy electronics as well. Thus, in addition to bankrupting the very best and brightest of our patriots, they also require them to buy way more stuff from China and lead to the run on computer chips that has shut down our automakers. But there is a solution. We can take the millions of terrorists that the Patriot Act has created within our government and their contractors and lock them up as we did similar terrorists in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. their property can go to their victims. This will eliminate the shortage of computer chips because their cars will be given to their victims like me. They can do community service and rocket to the moon factories and solar panel factories to help to make up for the damages that they have caused. Millions of people can be employed to interrogate these government terrorists and create a public registry of what they did in secret in our homes and offices using our taxpayer dollars. This information can be used to help compensate their victims, including punitive damages. Luke chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. The FBI revealed in a records request that I contacted them repeatedly in 2011, demanding that they do something about the brain implant. Instead, they tried to charge me with allegedly threatening them by saying if I get brain cancer, then they are causing murder, and that murder carries the death penalty. The U.S. Attorney General refused to file charges, finding that what I said was protected speech, and that the FBI does not know the law. They are the fascist bunch of intimidators. They are all terrorists and criminals under the law, and they need held accountable. With our government not knowing the law, how many innocent people are in prisons and mental hospitals? Many of my upcoming books are about how they trumped up bogus charges against me. They are the ones that need arrested, and now. People need to rise up and stop the terrorism caused by our taxpayer dollars, and to demand accountability. We must immediately stop this domestic terrorism and demand that the media cover it. So be a resistor. Call and donate to me. My phone number is 740-753-3000. Make sure you get through to me, log and record calls, and you can donate with a credit or debit card and get on the list to be contacted once a week as this movement grows for justice in America.